Alright guys, what is up? We are in a 2020 Cirrus G6 and it's hot and I'm glad that we have AC. This thing works really good. This airplane's got about 570 hours on it and we were just taking a few photos and now we're going to cruise back to over to St. Charles County and see what's going on over there.
2.20, altimeter 29er84. ILS, runway 26 left, approach in use, landing and departing, runway 26 left, and runway 26 right. NOTAMs, crane point 6 nautical miles northeast, Spirit Airport, 250 feet, AGL, runway 8 right, 26 left, Mulder, out of service. Advise on initial contact, you have Victor.
Spirit ground, Cirrus 136 Alpha Sierras, holding short of Bravo at the corporate hangars, like to taxi for VFR departure, back to St. Charles County, we got Victor.
And looking for departure to St. Charles County. Say again your call sign?
136 Alpha Sierra.
And Cessna 136 Alpha Sierra, Spirit ground, roger, runway 26 left, taxi via Alpha.
Okay, 26 left via Alpha, and I think we'll need to take Bravo from where we are to get to Alpha.
6 Alpha Sierra, Bravo is a non-movement area, so you could use that at your own discretion.
Copy that, 6 Alpha Sierra.
So one of the things I like about the G6 versus the G5 and the earlier variants are that we get the refreshed Garmin system. So it's effectively a Garmin NXI Perspective Plus, and we get a little higher resolution, a little crisper displays, and the main thing is that it's faster processors. It's kind of like going from a Gen 1 iPad and the initial Garmin system or the initial G1000 to, you know, your new iPad Pro where everything is just so much snappier. And when ADS-B came out, that's basically what bogged everything down. So as we, you know, loaded more apps and more data, we needed more processors and more power, more memory, more RAM, all that kind of stuff. So this is just the latest version, and if you've flown the older Garmin, you know it's great, but for those that like having the newest stuff, the G6 is definitely the way to go. You get also, minor changes would be the door locks. So instead of having to slam the doors as many Cirrus pilots are familiar with, you've got more of almost a very utility automotive style latch that has a very definitive closing mechanism on it, which is really nice. Now I've flown just about every Cirrus there is. I think I've flown a G1, I've for sure flown a G2, a G3, a G5, and a G6, and the G3 was really the biggest version change in the Cirrus. We had taller gear, they came out with a turbocharging system, and by the way, the current Cirrus Turbo is different from the older Tornado Alley turbos that were the first iterations in about 07, 08, and then probably into 09. And that's a perfectly good turbo system, and there's a lot of things to like about it. However, the new Cirrus Turbo system, you can definitely tell there's a smoothness to it, and you feel like this engine makes a little bit more power than the old one. So there's definitely some refinement and some things that you might look on paper and say, hey, what's a G3 or G5 versus a G6? It definitely all adds up. It's all small things, and if you fly them back to back, you're going to tell a difference. First things that I noticed, aside from the newer avionics that are snappier, aside from the door latches that are a lot nicer, you have just a lot better fit and finish. If I walk around the paint on this airplane and look at the paint quality and the clear coat versus the older G5s and G3s, and particularly the interior leather, the soft good items, you can definitely tell the whole airplane is put together a little bit better than the older ones. Now these G6s, they come in, you know, anywhere from I would say the low 900s, maybe high 700,000 to 800,000 if you're talking about an early vintage one, probably in the 8s. This aircraft only has 570 hours on it, so the price point is going to be a little bit higher, but certainly a discount off of a brand new bird. But in this price point, you know, we're really talking about Bonanza or 206. And what you get with the Cirrus is you get that all-weather capability, the TKS, the ability to go into some light icing conditions with confidence, the parachute, of course, all the automotive style controls, the ability to run the air conditioning on takeoff, and now you have the fifth seat with
and Tower Cirrus 136 Alpha Sierra will be ready upon reaching the end.
Cirrus 136 Alpha Sierra, Spirit Tower, roger. Cirrus 6 Alpha Sierra, fly runway heading for now, runway 26 left, clear for takeoff.
Okay, 26 left, clear for takeoff. Cirrus 136 Alpha Sierra.
low. Laps
and
up.
136 Alpha Sierra, main runway heading for now.
Okay, runway heading 136 Alpha Sierra. Hey, Tower, Skyhawk 710 Sierra Papa, 9 miles southwest, inbound full stop, Victor.
710 Sierra Papa, Spirit Tower, enter a right downwind, runway 26 right.
Right, downwind 26 right, 710 Sierra Papa.
And 710 Sierra Papa, company traffic you're going to be following is at your currently 10 o'clock, 2 miles eastbound at 2,300.
We had him, we lost him. We're looking, 710 Sierra Papa.
Roger.
Sierra Papa has traffic.
710 Sierra Papa, roger, follow that traffic into the downwind.
Hey, roger that, follow that traffic, 710 Sierra Papa.
Traffic, 3 o'clock, low, less than
Cirrus
1
6
mile.
Alpha Sierra, you can either make a right direct
Traffic,
northbound
2
or you can
o'clock,
extend
0 miles.
for about 6 miles.
Go right northbound, 6 Alpha Sierra.
Spirit Tower, CDMA 6 Charlie Hotel, the visual 26 left.
Yeah, 6A Charlie Hotel, Spirit Tower, runway 26 left, clear to land.
26 left, clear to land, 6 Charlie Hotel.
.727 Sierra Papa, as you enter the downwind, you might see Cirrus traffic passing right to left. Currently, you're 1 o'clock, 2 miles northbound at 1,500.
Looking for traffic, 727 Sierra Papa.
24783, you can taxi to Elite Vehicle. Cirrus 6 Alpha Sierra, appreciate the help, on course approved.
6 Alpha Sierra, sure thing.
Flaps up, mixture set. Fuel will need to change here in a second. We got our lights on, we're on course. Such a simple system. Managing this airplane is a lot easier than managing a naturally aspirated airplane. All we have to do is match up our cyan line, pull our power back, we're at 75%, sipping fuel at 16 gallons an hour. CHTs are nice and cool. Everything's 374 coming down. That's a pretty hot day. It's 85 plus degrees outside right now. 77 at this altitude.
6 Alpha Sierra, frequency change approved as well. Good day.
6 Alpha Sierra, we'll see you.
4. Visibility 10. Sky condition few 3,300. Temperature 2.
St. Charles traffic, Sky 63612, left base 18, St. Charles.
St. Charles County traffic, Cirrus 6 Alpha Sierra, 10 miles south and west, inbound for landing, St. Charles.
St. Charles traffic, Sky 63612, final 18, St. Charles.
Yeah, when I think about what other airplanes I would buy in this category, certainly Bonanza 206 comes to mind, but the really reason I would want a Cirrus, that turbo capability with the TKS snow and ice, really gives us the ability to dispatch in all kinds of weather. So that's what I would want. For me, the 206, obviously if we're doing heavy haul missions, we're loading things up, that's great. But I would prefer a 185 than a tailwheel in that scenario. So totally different airplane. The Bonanza is a great platform, but you know, really to have the TKS and have the air conditioning, you're talking about an airplane that I think you're going to find is significantly heavier than the Cirrus, and it's not going to have the same climb performance. It's not going to have the parachute, and I really do believe that that parachute is a safety factor.
St. Charles County traffic, Cirrus 6 Alpha Sierra, 5 miles south and west, inbound for landing St. Charles. In county traffic, Cirrus 6 Alpha Sierra is now 3 miles south and west, looking for that traffic on the north, not in sight, and we'll be making left downwind traffic runway 18, St. Charles.
Sierra 2225 Lima, we'll just stay just a smidge west of the Mississippi River here until we can pick you up.
Okay, 5 Lima, I just got you in sight. I think they're over the island on the northwest side of the river. Should be no factor. I'm almost about a mile and a half southwest. I'll be crossing over midfield shortly.
All right, let me know when you're, oh, I think I see you there. Okay, I've got that in my 9:30 position.
St. Charles traffic, Sky 63612, crossing 1.
In St. Charles County traffic, Cirrus 6 Alpha Sierra will be crossing over midfield to make left traffic runway 18, St. Charles.
Traffic, 11 o'clock. Altitude not available. Less than 1 mile.
St. Charles County traffic, Cirrus 6 Alpha Sierra making left downwind runway 18, St. Charles.
Traffic St. Charles, Sierra 2225 Lima is approaching the overhead to a left downwind runway
1. In county traffic, Cirrus 6 Alpha Sierra will be making left base runway 18, St. Charles County.
Altitude.
Sierra 2225 Lima is a midfield overhead for the left downwind runway 18 with the option.
500.
County traffic, Cirrus 6 Alpha Sierra, final runway 18, St. Charles County.
St. Charles Tower says no 19727, hold charge 18 at Delta for traffic, St. Charles.
Right on about 80 knots, 79, 80, 79. Straighten that nose out. Eyes down the end of the runway.
St. Charles Tower
Right on.
19727, crossing 18 at Delta, St. Charles.
St. Charles traffic, Sierra 2225 Lima's left and downwind, runway 18, turning left base, runway 18.
Well, that's it. This is smooth running Cirrus.
County traffic, 6 Alpha Sierra is clear runway 18, County.
After landing checklist here, I always like to do this no matter what airplane I'm in. Reset my trim. Mixtures back. Flaps coming up. Lights back to our normal position.